I am listening to all of Madonna's albums for the first time. A few weeks ago, I started with her debut album. Then I listened to Like a Virgin. And now I am listening to her third album, True Blue, which was released in 1986. Get this, on my birthday, June 30th. Except I wasn't born yet. I wouldn't be born for many years. But it was released in what would be my birthday. I've really enjoyed Madonna so far. I do think her debut album, in my opinion, is a much more of a personal connection with me that I really enjoyed more than Like a Virgin. But Like a Virgin had a few tracks that I really enjoyed, and I watched the music video for a few tracks, and Material Girls music video I found a lot of fun. So I've really been enjoying Madonna, and I'm excited to get jumping into her third album. I'm going to be listening to all of her first 10 up to Confessions, and then I'm going to be reacting when she releases her new album, Confessions 2, in July. So join the journey with me. I do all my music reactions live over on my Patreon, and then post them full and uncut over there before they get edited here for YouTube. So let's get jumping into True Blue. As I look through this, there are no tracks, zero tracks of the nine that stick out as songs I've ever heard. So this will probably be pretty much a brand new first time reaction for all of these. Now, it could be the case that maybe one pops up and I go, oh yeah, I know this one. But I don't think so from looking at them. So we shall see. Headphones on. And here is the art cover for this album. Yet again, a picture of Madonna, but this time she's doing a nice pose here. You got the blue background for True Blue. I like kind of how it's all kind of white and washed out there with the color correction. I dig it. I dig it. All right, let's get started, guys. Opening track, Papa Don't Preach. How about that? What is that?
Papa, I know you're going to be upset, 'cause I was always your little girl. You should know by now, I'm not a baby.
All right, talking to her dad.
Papa, don't preach, I've been told. Papa, don't preach, I've been losing sleep. But I made up my mind, I'm keeping my baby.
Oh, is she pregnant?
Gonna keep my baby.
Damn. Was this true?
I'm gonna keep my baby. Oh,
Ooh, there you go.
Papa, don't preach. I've been losing sleep. Papa, don't preach. Oh, I'm gonna keep my baby. Ooh. Papa, don't you stop loving me, Daddy. Papa, I know I'm keeping my baby.
All right, so we start off opening track and quite a heavy song with a story. You know, I always like songs with a story. And we have here talking to her dad, telling her that she's with this guy that the dad clearly didn't like, and now she's pregnant, but she's hoping that her dad won't preach to her, you know, and just be like, hey, you know, kind of support her or give her the blessing because she feels she's in love with this guy and she's going to keep the baby, raise a family, get married, all those things. Obviously, the dad probably isn't happy with that, doesn't think so. Zane in my chat says, parents were up in arms. No one talked about teenage pregnancy then. It was shameful secret, and you were sent away to dispose of it or have it and give it up for adoption. Both sides of the debate attacked her over this. That's pretty cringe if that's the case. I think back and it's like there's a lot of stuff where I'm like, oh man, it would have been so cool to grow up in the 80s or in the 70s or even in the 90s. And then it's like you hear about stuff like that and it's like it's just so bad. It's like I feel like if I were alive back then, of course my mind would be different because I'd be living then and not now. But I feel like if I lived up, grew up and someone tried to say that, like, attack Madonna over this song, I'd be like, can you go outside, like, and just like not be cringe? But Cash Wednesday says there's stupid shit in every decade. So yeah, absolutely true. I have that reaction to plenty of stuff today. So that's true. But yeah, that's pretty dumb if she got attacked over this. Obviously, abortion is something that's been around for a long time. Also, she's keeping the baby in this scenario. It's just like, you know, I understand it being controversial at the time, but it's like one of my least favorite things in life is pearl clutching. But anyway, good song. Just outside of analyzing the lyrics, I really liked the melody. I liked the instrumentation in that, and a completely different sound than what we heard on Like a Virgin. So a little bit more mature. I think someone pointed out in the chat. I definitely agree there. So yeah, digging it so far. It was a nice opening track. Up next, we have track number 2, "Open Your Heart." Whoa! She said, "Watch out."
See you on the street and you walk on by. But something I want, don't try to resist me. Open your heart to me, baby. I hold the lock and you hold the key. Open your heart to me, darling. I'll give you love if you turn the key. Think that you're afraid to look in my eyes.
Nice.
You've got to open your heart to me, baby.
Baby.
I hold the lock and you hold the key.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm gonna get to you. Open your heart. I'll make you come, baby. It's not that hard. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Open your heart. I'll make you come, baby. It's not that hard. If you watch out, watch out, watch out. Open your heart. I'm gonna get to you. It's not that hard. Come, baby.
That one was interesting. That one, coming off that first track, that one was a little bit more reminiscent of songs from Like a Virgin in terms of like the kind of melody and the more upbeat tone of it. I liked it. I like the idea of, again, this is something that's been returning theme in Madonna's music so far, is kind of this. I don't want to say begging for love. That may be a bit strong, but like, open your heart to me. Like, it always seems like Madonna's the one that's open and willing and ready to love. And like getting that returned is where she runs into trouble, which I find very interesting. Um, you know, Not that it's necessarily unique. I think a lot of people can relate to that, but the idea of all of these songs, or this one's another example of like, I will let you love me. I have the lock, you have the key. You just have to turn the key. So I really like that. And that perspective coming from obviously an attractive woman is surprising. In a lot of music, you hear it the other way around. So yeah, I liked that. But melody wise, instrumentation, it was in line with some of the stuff we've heard. That's been just fine for me. In the chat, some people were comparing this to saying it sounded 50s. I always think that's interesting because, I'm not familiar with 50s music really. And when you hear modern music, it's always about like, oh, this is very 80s, this is very 90s. And I wonder back then, like in the 80s, what was their inspirations, or like what were they trying to emulate in some ways? Not to say it's not original, but that is something I'm interested in. All right, track number 3, White Heat. Interesting. Okay.
A cop. How do you like that, boys? A cop. And we went for it. I went for it. Treated him like a kid brother.
Very interesting.
And I was going to split 50-50 with a cop.
This is from a late 1940s gangster film? Okay.
Come on, get up. Get your hands up.
Yeah, that's it. A nice gold medal for the cop. Only maybe he's going to get it sooner than he thinks.
Yeah, stand tall. Back up against the wall, 'cause my love is dangerous. This is a buzz. Yeah, stand tall. Back up against the wall, 'cause my love is dangerous. This is a buzz. You think you can have my love for free, but I've got news for you. That's not the way it's gonna be. So don't come hanging around my door. If you're not ready to give, you're not gonna get much more. I don't want to live out your fantasy. Love that easy. This time you're gonna have to play my way. Come on, make my day. Get up, stand tall.
I like this hook.
This time you're gonna have to play my way. Come on, make my day. Get up, stand tall. Back up against the wall, 'cause my love is dangerous. This is a buzz. Get up,
Like those backing vocals in there coming in.
Now with your hands up, the man says. How do you like that, Ma? That's my answer, you dirty.
Hey.
It's dangerous. This is a buzz. Get up, get up, get up, get up. It's dangerous. This is a buzz. So good for you, baby. Here I come. Gonna get to you before the day is done. It's dangerous. This is a buzz. Come on, baby, make my day.
All right. That one's definitely my favorite so far. I really enjoyed that. I loved the tie-in there with the gangsters movie from the 40s. John here in my chat saying White Heat, same title as the song from 1949. I've never seen it or heard of it, but I really liked the tie-in with that there. And one of my favorite Madonna hooks, I think, the, get up, stand tall, my love is dangerous, this is a bust. And then the vocals, the backing vocals coming in later on, and then also the little guitar riff coming in later on that hook. I really liked that. So that's definitely my favorite so far off of True Blue. Up next is track number 4, Live to Tell. And this one, 5 minutes, 52 seconds, longest track on the album. Zayn saying this one is from a film her husband was in, wrote the soundtrack song. It was the first single from this album. This reminds me of like Unsolved Mysteries.
Sometimes it gets so hard to hide it well. I was not ready for the fall. Too blind to see the writing on the wall. A man can tell 1,000 lies. I learned my lesson well. Hope I live to tell the secret I have.
There's some different vocals here for sure.
Never have the chance again.
What's going on here?
If I ran away, I'd never have the strength to go very far. How would they hear the beating of my heart? Hear them well if I lived to tell the secret I knew then. Will I ever have the chance again? A man can tell 1,000 lies. I've learned my lesson well. Hope I live to tell the secret I have learned. Till then, it will burn inside of me.
All right, all right. Talk about a song completely unique from the rest of what I've heard of Madonna. That is something that is way different. And this album in general, thus far, outside of the second track, Open Your Heart, which was, that one was fine. But these other three so far, the album has been very mature. It's been very a change of pace, especially from Like a Prayer, or I'm sorry, Like a Virgin. But even her debut album as well. Like it's much more mature. Madonna started out like on the debut album, you could tell the kind of youth in her. Not that the youth is completely gone. I'm sure she's still really young here, but just a few years later, but just kind of a maturity in the music, in her vocals, in the lyrics. And the lyrics of this one are obviously talking about very deep lessons she's learned, things she wants to hide, a light inside of her that you can't take away. Um, you know, she wants to tell this secret she's learned, but it'll burn inside of her. I mean, very mature, strong stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if after Like a Virgin, because it was so, a bit simple lyrically, if she really wanted to challenge herself with this one or do something a bit different, because that's what I'm feeling so far. So yeah, I appreciate the variety and I appreciate how different that one was, for sure. Track number 5. Here's what is this going to be a change of pace? Where's the party? From Live to Tell to Where's the Party? Let's find out. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a change of pace already.
Working on you through Friday takes up all of my time. If I can get to the weekend, everything will work out just fine. That's when I can go crazy. That's when I can have fun. Time to be with my baby. Time to come on done. Where's the party? I want to free my soul. Where's the party? I want to lose control. Where's the party? I want to free my soul. Where's the party? I want to lose control. Couldn't wait to get older. Thought I'd have so much fun. I guess I'm one of the grown-ups now. I have to get the job done. People give me the business. I'm not living in fear. I'm just living in chaos. Gotta
How
get
relatable
away
is that?
from here. Don't want to grow old too fast.
Yep.
Don't want to let this system get me down.
True, true. A lot going on in the background there.
I'm ready now. Where's the party? Where's the party? Someone tell me where's the party? Come on, come on, come on. Where's the party? We can make it alright. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night. We can make it alright. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night. We can make it alright. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night.
I love that background stuff there in that one. Yeah, just a fun song. Just a fun where's the party? Working all week, dealing with grown up shit all week. I just want to party, just want to be free. Pretty simple song. Um 4.5 minutes, bit long for a song like that, in my opinion. But overall, I really enjoyed that one. That was a lot of fun, and I really liked all the background stuff going on in that song, from the talking to the people chatting at the party. There's some animal noises thrown in there, just a lot of stuff to keep it alive. But yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Track number 6 is the title track of the album, True Blue. Oh, interesting. Nice. We know that. We know that. Very catchy. Nice fade out. I talked about how this album had been really mature, and having a song that's just about what you feel is true love and being in true love, that doesn't make it naive or immature. It could still be a mature love song. I think that this one did a really good job of acknowledging, hey, I've been with a lot of other people, I've cried over other people, all of these things, but you were the one I've been waiting for. And whether that ends up being true or not, I know some people in the chat are putting that this was about Sean Penn and then they got divorced rather quickly. Like, that doesn't matter. Like, I'm saying that's interesting context. But in terms of like the song itself, the message of it, the theming of it is still, I think it's still mature and true that you can acknowledge, oh, I've been with all these people. It didn't work out. You're the one that I've been waiting for. This is true love. And I really like that. And for a title track, I did not expect that to be what this was about. So, True Blue. I've never heard that like phrase before. If that's a love phrase, I was not familiar with it. I love the la 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 la's we got there towards the end and the backing vocals. It was just nice and sweet. Um, but it didn't sound as, I don't want to say immature or naive, but as youthful. Like, it still was a more mature tone than her youthful, like in her debut album love songs and things like that. All right, up next, La Isla Bonita. Uh-oh. Here we go. Ooh, okay.
¿Cómo fue que se va? Last night I dreamt of San Pedro, just like I'd never gone. I knew the song
Eyes like the desert. All right.
Tropical island breeze, all of nature wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the summer played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes, your Spanish lullaby.
Ooh, there we go.
I want to be where the sun warms the sky. When it's time for siesta, you can watch them go by. Beautiful faces, no cares in this world. Where a girl loves a boy and a boy loves a girl. All of nature wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the summer played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes, your Spanish lullaby. La 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 la. Te dijo te amo. Él dijo que te ama.
All right. Talk about what a change of pace, change of sound there. Spanish lullaby. La Isla Bonita is, John says, the beautiful island. Okay. I really enjoyed that. I don't know how many Madonna songs we're going to get that's going to sound like that, but I really enjoyed that. It's cool we got one. Makes sense that it would be a big global song for her, obviously. What's that? What's the kind of guitar called that's in that song? The more like acoustic. Is there a name for that? Just Spanish guitar? Yeah, well, I liked that. It is time for the penultimate track on the album, Jimmy Jimmy. Let's take a listen. Whoa!
Where you going, boy? I see your legs twisting. My daddy says you just need a good licking.
Whoa! What'd your dad say?
You say you're gonna be the king of Las Vegas. You're just a boy that comes from bad places. Why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why do fools fall in love with fools like you?
This reminds me of like a
Fall in love with fools like you.
classic 50s diner. Like they'd be playing this on the jukebox in the diner. Oh, here we go. Everyone in the diner starts dancing. Milkshakes everywhere. If there's a music video, I hope this is it. A nice strawberry milkshake with whipped cream. Here they go again.
I really love
All right. Well, we got our 50s diner bop out of the way. That was a fun time. I feel like in the 80s, if someone didn't like Madonna, that would be their song. That song would be like their argument. Like they'd be like, "Oh no, Madonna's not good." It'd be like, "Oh, what do you mean? You know, all these bangers." They'd be like, "Oh yeah, what about Jimmy Jimmy?" And it'd be like, you know, yeah. No, it wasn't a. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's fun. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. All right. Last track on the album of True Blue, Love Makes the World Go Round. You know, a lot of people say money makes the world go round, but I think Madonna's correct. I think love makes the world go round. So let's hear it to finish off this album.
Make love not what we say. It's easy to recite, but it don't mean a damn unless we're gonna fight.
Okay.
But not with guns and knives. We've got to save the lives of every boy and girl that grows up in this world. There's hunger everywhere. We've got to take a stand. Reach out for someone's hand. Love makes the world go round. It's easy to forget if you don't hear the sound of pain and prejudice. Love makes the world go round. They think that love's a lie, but we can teach them how to try. Love means to understand. Reach out for someone's hand. 'Cause everything you do comes back in time to you.
True, true.
Have to change our fate before it gets too late. There's hunger everywhere. We've got to take a stand. Reach out for someone's hand. Love makes the world go round.
This was her activist anthem.
But it don't mean a damn unless we're gonna fight. There's hunger everywhere. We've got to take a stand. Reach out for someone's hand. Love makes
Come
the
on.
world go round. It's easy to forget if you don't hear the sound of pain and prejudice. Love makes the world go round. 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 La 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 la. Chica chica la 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 la.
Oh, okay. So imagining her like leading a conga line. Okay, and that was Love Makes the World Go Round, the final track on True Blue. We did it. We finished the album. And I gotta say, it's easy, especially for someone like me who's a bit cynical. It's easy to look at it and go. A lot of people in chat here were talking about she made this for Live Aid, which is a festival I've heard of, but I've never watched or anything. Fundraiser type thing. Obviously, an activist message about making the world better. Love makes the world go round. There's hunger out in the world. There's all this stuff. Make it better. And it's easy to see that message and go, oh, I know what's going to fix the world. I'm going to make a pop song. But at the same time, if that song, whether her performing it at Live Aid or just the existence of this song, causes or inspires one person to do something nice for the world or for an individual that they would not have otherwise done, then in my opinion, the existence of the song is a good thing. So while no, creating a pop song doesn't make the world a better place directly, but it can be media can be the inspiration for things to happen. So it's a nice song, and it's a decent end to the album. I will say overall, her debut album is still very much my favorite of hers of these first three. But I enjoyed this one quite a bit, and it gave me a different type of sound from Madonna in a lot of the tracks, a more mature sounding Madonna that I really enjoyed. And definitely a number of these will be ones that I'll be excited to listen to again. So for my top three, my favorite track on the album is absolutely White Heat with the gangster opening, and then the kind of that one of my favorite Madonna hooks thus far. So I really enjoyed that. And then after that, there's kind of like honestly four or five tracks that I could put in that top three that are all kind of like I really enjoyed. I'm not sure which ones, but to choose, I have to choose right now. For my top three, I'd probably go True Blue with my number two, and then Live to Tell at number three. I really loved Live to Tell, completely different than anything we've heard from Madonna, in my opinion, up to this point. But honestly, a lot of these tracks, I mean, Where's the Party, La Isla Bonita, um, even Love Makes the World Go Round, like those were all really fun tracks. Jimmy Jimmy, maybe probably a bit too much for me. But yeah, I would definitely say most of this album I really enjoyed. And definitely White Heat's going to be my one. I'm coming away from it listening to a lot. And then True Blue, just a nice love song. And then Live to Tell, much deeper, a slower song, showcasing Madonna's vocals a little bit more on that. And I really enjoyed it. So overall, I like this album. Do you feel it was better overall for you than Like a Virgin Ass Cash Wednesday? Yes. I think overall I would rank this as number two thus far, and then Like a Virgin in third. Again, there was those three tracks in Like a Virgin that were all, back to back basically that I really enjoyed, and those would rival my favorites on this one. But as a whole album, yeah, I definitely liked this one more. I'll check out some of the music videos that released for this one at the beginning of my next stream. And if there are singles and other music videos, things like that, that came out in between that I should do, you guys can be there live next week and let me know. Or you can comment once this is posted as a full uncut, comment here and let me know for singles and music videos and stuff of this era of Madonna, which ones I should also react to on this stream. But thank you everyone that's been here the whole time, especially y'all here in the live chat. I will see you guys